So today I'm going to be answering 3 questions that go into, or that may take a deep dive into just the communication, learning just more about me, because that's what this third speech is going to be about. So the first question I'm going to answer is, what is a communication problem you've had because of social media, technology, or other digital communication? What happened? How could it have been resolved? So one specific problem I've had because of digital communication is texting people over messages. The reason why I bring this up is because when you're texting, you show no emotion and a lot of times no context, and people can get mixed up with you're trying to get out to them, and this can be a problem and cause just a lot of unneeded conflicts. Personally, I'm an introvert, which means when I'm talking to people, I might not have much to say and I can be kind of quieter, but I still prefer talking to people in person or over the phone, because at least over the phone, you can you can understand their tone of how they're saying things. So it gives a little more, but you definitely want to be face to face when you're talking to someone, because that's where you can see their facial expressions and just all of that. So a problem or example I'm going to share today is with texting my girlfriend. So sometimes when she has longer responses, let's say, and I respond back with shorter responses, she sometimes cannot understand why I'm doing that, and they can just go out of context because she can think maybe I don't care or I'm not interested, and that's not the case. It's just she can't see how my context of saying it, so it's just kind of hard for her to understand, which isn't bad. Everyone's different, and that's not a bad thing. And same with me, not a bad thing. That's why we're all different. And I'm not intentionally trying to do that. It's just I don't have much to say back a lot of times. So the second question I'm going to answer today is, what is a compliment that you've received that changed your life, or at least a memorable compliment? So tell us about it, who said it, and why you're different now because of it. So a compliment I actually received recently that really stuck to me was from a new coworker of mine. He's a newer employee at the place I work, and I've been teaching him the ropes over the last couple months. Really good guy. And recently, he told me I was like an inspirational person, and that really made me feel good about myself, because sometimes I'm not very inspirational and positive, but I strive as a person to be a positive guy and be there for other people if they need me. And, I try to build other people up, because that's what everyone deserves. Everyone deserves someone, or more than someone, that can build them up, and I think we should all do that to each other, no matter who we are. It gives really people motivation that needs it. So now my third question I answered today was the one, quick things about me. So it was just brief sentences about me. So my biggest life goals. So things that are just really important to me that I strive for, and why I'm at where I am and what I'm doing. So some of the big goals that stick out to me are graduating college, which with a bachelor's and master's degree in accounting, if I can, that'd be great. Getting married. I'd love to start a family. I love kids, so I'm looking forward to having kids of my own someday. And then also having a potential business of my own someday. I'm going to college to get an accounting degree, just kind of have it in my back pocket. I'll probably end up doing accounting, but if I can, I'd love to start up my own business. Just something that'd be important to me. So to reach these goals, I really need to push myself hard throughout college and take up the opportunities I fall into. I feel like sometimes I let my guard down and get lazy, which I feel like we all can relate to. It's just kind of hard to stay driven in life, because there's just constantly things that pop up. And this is something I need to work on if I want to achieve my biggest goals in life. So personally, I feel like I need to just put myself out there more. It's kind of hard though with work and things outside of work, but I feel like I can definitely do better. I could just get involved more with the community, and just, there are all kinds of things I could be doing better than what I'm doing right now. And then, what is an important life lesson you can share with our class? So something that is important that I wanted to share with everyone today is, everyone should push themselves to do what they want to do. This might sound basic, but it's so true. If you have a big goal you're dreaming of, you can make that dream a reality make that dream of yours a reality as long as you're driven. Anyone can do anything, even if people are discouraging you to do something, but you really want to do it, take the risk, do it, because it's your life. You only live one life, and you need to make the most out of it that you can. Be happy with the decisions you make and the things that you end up doing, because you don't want to miss out on an opportunity and then regret it someday, because that was something you really want to do. Just because people discourage you from doing it, you should be able to make your own decisions and do what you want. So for part C on the 8th question, so the most important thing I've learned so far about communicating with others. So when communicating with others, one thing I've learned just in this class and just about life is, when you're communicating with others, the best way to communicate is by listening to the other person. As much as you want to talk, it's important that we process what the other person is saying to us first. It's important also because it makes the other person feel important, and it's just the right thing to do, is listening to others. Thank you.